Don't forget me.
You can ignore me.
You can judge me.
You can dismiss them.
You can just forget me.
In the early 80s, my marriage started falling apart, and it became devastating to me personally. From an emotional standpoint, I was very concerned about my two young children, my two young daughters, and trying to maintain a good relationship with them while we went through this very difficult family adjustment.
Until I became a foster parent, I didn't know you could get rid of your kids as easily as you can. You decide you don't want them, then you just go to the courts and say, here, you can have them, I'm done with them.
My husband and I both lost our jobs. Didn't know where our next meal was coming from.
I was married for over 13 years to the same man who did abuse me physically, emotionally, verbally.
It only takes one thing to really knock you off balance and really to destabilize your situation.
You feel like you finally get your head above water, and then it's like somebody walks across and pushes it back under.
It was early in the morning. It was about 2 a.m. in March. And I realized that my husband, who is 6'5", 240 pounds, wasn't just capable of killing me. I knew that he was willing.
These children they don't have homes, they don't have parents, they don't have the basic necessities of life, and due to no fault of their own. It's not their fault that they had to end up in foster care.
Well, I would really be sad if I was put away and nobody thought of me.
I felt more like giving up because, you know, not only had we both been laid off, but no matter how many jobs we applied to, it wasn't able, you know, we didn't have the ability to get that because we didn't have our high school diploma or a college education. And there's so many people out there now that have that, plus a bachelor's and master's degree applying for the same job as you because there's so few out there.
There's a lot I can't half do. It take me over an hour to change my bed.
It became pretty clear to me that we needed some help, and I didn't know where to turn. And this was something very new for me and my family. We'd never sought help from any kind of an agency before.
And I met Raquel from Partnership for Families. And at my weakest moment when I was ready to give up, there she was to say, hey, please don't give up. You have 3 small children. Let's get you a high school diploma, get you in school and where you need to be. And she really did it without any question, without any judgment. She helped me get my high school diploma. I'm now in college. I'm going on my 4th quarter. I have a beautiful home in Saudi now out in the country where my kids can actually play outside and not have to worry about them.
And we took advantage of counseling there, and it greatly helped us work through this very difficult time and helped me maintain a relationship with my 2 daughters. And for that, I'm forever grateful. And thank goodness that people in Chattanooga supported an organization like the Partnership.
Partnership helps to make that family strong, gives us the support that we need, gives us, you know, ideas, shows different avenues of what other resources are out there. If we need counseling for this one, or if this one needs some special tutoring, then the Partnership makes it available.
I think it's important that as a community that we maintain organizations like the Partnership that can provide those kinds of services to people that really need it.
People from the Partnership helped me more than they'll ever realize. They've helped me get my high school diploma, start college, get a better home for my family where they're safe, and they also make sure that there's a hot meal on the table for my kids every night so I never have to wonder on a day-to-day basis where their next meal will come from.
These kids need to know there's somebody out there in their corner fighting for them. And the partnership does that.
The partnership saved my life, without a doubt. To those who want to help, to the people who would like to contribute in any way, whether it is their time or financially, I would say help. Because each individual person can make a difference. Even if it's a little, they can actually make a big difference in somebody else's life. And they can help save it. I know the partnership helped save mine.